Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a beard fade tutorial, but this is not just any beard fade tutorial. This one's going to be a little bit different, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. So first, we're going to start by making our first guideline slightly angled. We're not going to make it like your typical horizontal line that you see. We're going to make it at this angle right here, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why we're going to do that and how it's going to be different from just any other beard fade. So grab our shavers now, and we're just gonna take everything down to the skin. Go over one more time. Now with our lever open, with no guard on, we're gonna make our first guideline, and we're gonna go about ½ an inch down. Make sure you do very clear, very intentional strokes to make sure that you get an even cut. Take your time if you need to. Slow and steady is the best way to go. Now, with the 1.5 millimeter open, we're gonna make our second guideline. Now with the same guard, but with the lever closed now, we're gonna go ahead and blend that line in between the two guidelines we just made. I know it's kind of hard to see, but the longer you cut hair, the more you're gonna build the eye for being able to see these guidelines. It's very subtle. Now with the 4.5 millimeter open, we're gonna go up and make sure to continuously fade in that direction going up. Now with the 3 millimeter open, we're going to fade out the line in between the two guidelines we just made. That top guideline that you see up there, we're going to leave that one for the very end. We're going to blend that one last. Now with the 6 millimeter closed, we're just going to go ahead and blend the beard to the bottom. And this 6 millimeter is going to do that. That's the right guard to connect the fade that we just started to the chin area. Now with no guard, we're gonna fade out this last line. This is gonna be the final line, and as you can see here, we're gonna go nice and gently with it, and we're also going to use the corners of our clippers, the edge of them. And I find this really helps with getting that detail work, adding that finishing touch. And I usually like to do this part last, just because I feel like, I don't know, the blend just looks so much cleaner when I do it last. And you'll see what I mean here in just a second. Now we're going to line up the bottom corner of the jawline. We're going to make our guideline, and then we're going to connect it to the middle area, roughly 1 to 2 fingers above the Adam's apple. This part is also one of the most satisfying parts. Get the back by the jawline over there. Now we're going to line it up. Now with one hand stretching the skin, we're going to go down with the blade, and we're going to make sure to keep the line pretty high. Because my client here, he doesn't like it when we go too low, so we're going to keep it nice and high for him. And just gently tap at the line. A lot of people make a mistake of pushing too hard, and then, you know, next thing you know, the line is set way too deep. So you definitely want to just be gentle here and just hover right at that line. We're going to line up the mustache now. And we're just going to go right above the lips here. So now we're going to shave underneath his neck, and how we're going to do that is we're going to prep it with a hot towel. I usually always like to do this because I find that it preps the skin, it preps the hair, and if you try to go ahead and go without the hot towel method, you're always going to end up irritating, tugging on the hair, and possibly cutting the client. So whether if you're doing it on yourself or doing it on a client, I always recommend adding a hot towel before you go at it with the razor. And while I do that, I like to clean up the mustache or touch up other areas that I haven't touched up yet. So now that it's ready, we're going to add some shaving gel, and with one hand stretching the skin, we're going to go up straight to the line that we made with the trimmers. Make sure to always go with the grain of the hair. Luckily with my client here, his beard hair does grow up, so this is going with the grain. Some people's it grows down, so if you have to go down, whether if it's for you or if it's for a client. I find that it causes less irritability when you just go with the grain and not against it. Wipe off that excess shaving gel from underneath his neck. And there you have it. That's the finished look right there. And as you can see, like I mentioned before, setting the guideline in a slightly vertical way, diagonal way, I should say, it did give it like a more unique fade. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what other kind of video you guys want me to make, and I'll see you guys next time.